It's a Mental Health Wednesday. Joining us this morning, Dr. Anjhula Bais, an international psychologist with the Mind Faculty. Good morning, Doc.
Good morning.
Good morning. Wow, you had a bit of stress yourself this morning. What with the weather, yeah?
Always a fun time.
Well, speaking of stress, a lot of those who are sitting for their SPM and STPM examinations are experiencing stress, not just because of, exam pressure and all that. They're also battling nature, yeah? So, Dr. Anjhula, how can we teach children about overcoming pressure and stress?
Well, I think the number one thing is, children don't learn quite often by what's said, but actually what's modeled by behavior. So if they see their parents really, really stressed and panicking, they take their cue from that. So the number one thing is if administrators, educators, teachers, parents can model calm behavior, flexible behavior, then you're teaching a very powerful lesson on resilience. And, quite often in sort of maybe South Asian parenting, there's a whole idea of tough it out, get on with it. I mean, to some degree, that's an okay message, but letting your children know that, acknowledging it in actions and words that this is a tough time, this is unusual. I think the Deputy Minister of Education kind of has the right idea where he had instructed that teachers and parents are there for the students in totality, in every possible way, be ready to assist them. So armed with that knowledge, we shouldn't actually underestimate how resilient kids are. But, to model serene behavior as much as possible, and letting them know that this too won't last.
Yes, I know that a lot of my own friends who have kids who are doing their exams, they go on social media and say, oh, I'm so stressed, blah, blah, blah. And if they're doing that on social media, imagine what they're like at home and passing on to their kids. Yeah,
and correct. And the thing is, there is research that shows that behavior like that, stress, anger, negativity, these things are contagious. I put that in quotation marks,
Yes.
but it can be picked up very subliminally by those around you, especially young children.
Yeah.
They're like sponges. They absorb everything. But the thing is, again, it's perspective and it's how you frame it. This could be a wonderful opportunity if parents speak to children. If as you clear exams in the middle of floods, you can do anything. So imagine what you're set up for, because we don't know what happens in life, but it's an excellent opportunity to build resilience and strength as opposed to panic and worry.
All right. Well, Dr. Anjhula Bais is with us this morning as we talk about various articles in the newspaper relating to our mental health. Now, next up, let's discuss how parents and teachers can help students focus when it comes to outside factors that are beyond their control. We'll discuss that next on Lite FM.